Hello everyone, my name is SimValera and welcome to the 4th episode of City Skylines Let's Design. This time, the city of Bonito Coast is gonna get its own countryside and suburban area and whatever you wanna call it. Finally, after 3 episodes, usually people start with it, but we do things differently here. But at first, if you watched previous episodes, you may remember that we had some problems with traffic getting into industrial area. So right now I'm just trying to find a solution, somewhat a solution, with the help of this new interchange on the other side of industrial area. And I'm so bad at making these interchanges by myself, so I just always go to Steam Workshop and get some over there, because why would you even get bothered doing something on your own if you can get all these beautiful things there, since everything is ready for you. But never say never. Maybe in the future I will pay a bit more attention to them and actually try and do something on my own. We'll see. So I plopped this interesting interchange with the 2 roundabouts and a bridge somewhat, and ramps going on and off, and all the stuff you need for a beautiful interchange, and then connected to our main road, somewhat main, that goes through the whole industrial area. Then zoned some more industrial, because there is a very huge demand for it, and hopefully it will help. I fixed this little part that I forgot to fix in the last episodes, though immediately after I fixed it I kinda started regretting it, because there were crosswalks, and last time I showed you how to make them, and so maybe I will even put them back, because crosswalks are good when you put pedestrian paths, as this way just the whole picture makes sense. So anyways, we ended our work over there, moving on to the actual countryside. Also Bebe, or whatever you wanna call it. Maybe it will be like a little village, I don't know, since it's kinda separated with our business central district with the highway. Maybe you cannot call it suburban area, maybe you can. How do I know? Whatever, it's gonna be beautiful. That is the only thing I can promise and should promise, because we only care about beautiful here. So another thing that I got from the workshop, you may have seen this interesting star roundabout, that's what it's called, I believe, in my design ideas video, the first episode of design ideas. It is called Suburban Peace, so you may have some similar ideas used here, just some. So this roundabout is one of them, just really beautiful and cool, rather than just a regular circle. There is actually something more interesting, and I love it. So we put this kind of a main road again, with the trees, this avenue, though we gotta have a lot of 2-lane roads here, I believe, since we want to call it the countryside. Got this tower, too bad I forgot the name, but whatever, you know what it is. Trying to just have a look at it. Will it ever look beautiful over there? Maybe it will, but for now let's just concentrate on our countryside. You know, I was just checking if, you know, how it looks, because I got some items, so I wanted to take a look. And probably when our buildings in the town will get higher, it will actually look even more beautiful. This little somewhat town hall or whatever thing I also got really fits here. For now I'm not gonna leave them. I was trying to put two of them right next to each other, so they like make the whole complex good, but I found out that you can only put one of these things. Whatever, we'll just use some other. Instead I used this beauty. Again, don't remember how it's called. It's maybe it's like a parliament, definitely something connected with the government. And we need a town hall here, so it all makes sense. I surrounded it with the roads just for perfect spacing, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other part, and I'm gonna make a park inside this road shaped square, whatever. Surrounded our town hall with pedestrian paths, then with some more roads. Got this beautiful thing that you're gonna see later. Yeah, there. See, really beautiful, but doesn't really fit here because there are windows and they go right next to this wall. Not cool. We will probably use it somewhere else. Yeah, I was still hoping to get a beautiful place for it. Not today, sir, not today. And the slopes are very steep over there, so even pedestrian paths didn't work out. And I'm gonna make a somewhat roundabout out of this. You see, I used one-way roads, so it's kind of like a roundabout, but square-ish. And there's going to be a park inside. And then some other roads. One way again. I was trying to put them right in the middle, so it will look kind of symmetric and great and cool and everything. So we got these two roads, and then we'll just connect them with the regular ones, not one way. And then just surrounding our coast with roads. This way it just feels, the layout feels more natural, I guess. And now we gotta put some bugs on two sides of this place, and then connect them with the pedestrian path, so it all feels like one big park. Pedestrian path coming from one crosswalk into another, so people actually go in the right directions and follow the right paths. And of course, a lot of trees. You gotta have trees in parks, don't you? And I believe this is my favorite type of trees, the ones I put right now. They're just kind of small there, so they're like kind of bigger than bushes, and not that big, so they will look not accurate. Yeah, that's the word. They look accurate, and that's what I love about them. And then some small bushes, just so our park won't look like a forest with lots and lots of trees. So just some little over there and little over here. And again, for the sake of making it all symmetric, trees in the corners. And the land here is so much not flat. It might be a problem. I mean, of course, this way just looks, again, how it is in real life. More real, maybe. Because you can not that often find perfectly flat land in real world. So maybe it makes sense, but obviously it is hard for us to work here. That's why I got a map that is called Flatlands, I believe, Flatlands, for my Suburban Piece Design Ideas video. You can download it on the Steam Workshop, by the way, if you're interested. Just a little promo. And some pedestrian paths. You see, I've left 2 squares right next to the road. We gotta have some commercial buildings there, so it all will feel kind of like a center of our countryside, of our country. I see, kind of, because I'm not sure if it is going to actually be the center. There is so much land left for us to play around and work on. And then some more interesting shapes of pedestrian paths, not just like straight lines, but some curves. That's always nice to have some curves. And we're gonna continue this little story that we got going on here with some more paths, and because there is this hill, we don't really need a wall, this wall that I was showing you, but we can have just like some paths surrounding it, and then some trees for good look. And of course, we need power. Let's not forget about that. So at first I felt like getting the power lines from the downtown, but I felt like we can have some more power lines over here as well, especially since we have some demand for electricity. So let's just have some of them, so we won't have so much of power lines. So much of length of them. And of course we gotta have roads, so we can zone some low residential, since Sebebe is all about little houses. So I was trying to find a good solution here as well, because we kinda called it a center of our country, so I don't feel like it is appropriate to have little houses right next to a town hall. So I was trying to leave some free spot or put some commercial buildings. You see I zoned some already, so it all will feel more natural and realistic. But still we're gonna have a lot of low residential area zoning. And now it was my long time goal to have university in this area, because I feel like it fits here, and because we can have a lot of like different alleys and parks surrounding it and all that good stuff, and lanes and trees and like some places for events, or like doing some sport activities, all that good stuff. And then I was just looking what stuff have I got here in my library of things, of parks. Because that is my goal, to surround the university with something interesting and appropriate. And because of all these hills, because of the land, of the imperfection of it, I couldn't just make a straight paths from the entrance on the back of the university, so I just surrounded it with paths, just like I did with the town hall. But still it works quite well, right? So it's all good. So surrounding that, then we will have, of course, some parking lots, since you wanna park your car somewhere. Park your car somewhere. I'm sure a lot of students will have their own already. And this is one of my favorites. You may have seen it already in the past episodes or somewhere else. And then we will put some more roads, and the snapping wasn't letting me to. Even when I turned it off, it just didn't work, so I had to remove some roads, then draw some straight ones, and then we got this going on. Beautiful. So we continue these roads and put this tennis court, I believe. I'm gonna call it a tennis court. At first I had put this basketball thingy, but as far as I remember, I removed it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, and I couldn't put it too close to the parking because it was screwing up the hills. You see, it's got its own already, so it didn't look good this way. Connected it all with some more paths. Then of course some tree lines, so it all looks accurate and beautiful. And then we'll use some bigger trees. And of course we'll put a lot more stuff around university, but for now, let's just have it like that. And obviously join some other roads, because if we want to have some buildings popping up, houses, you gotta draw some roads. Felt like putting this commercial area even over there, like I mean the zoning that I've put really close to university. I think that I'm gonna get rid of it, yeah, because maybe it's like too much. Let's not forget that it is suburbia, I said to myself. And of course the simulation wasn't on, so we didn't have problems with electricity, but thank God I didn't forget about power lines. And this thing, quite excited about it. I found it once again on the workshop. Probably many of you have seen it already. If not, it's this Pedestrian Bridge, and it is so cool, like so cool. I can't even. It just looks great. Look at it, and I feel like it will help us connecting our countryside with this little area that we are still not sure what it will look like, where we got our cemetery, but I think there are not gonna be that big or high density buildings. Maybe some townhouses. We'll see how it works out. Really beautiful bridge, and it just makes difference and makes it all not boring, and just we get the variety thanks to such things. And because I removed some parts of the highway, our whole layout got screwed up. We can't have this ugly angles, so we gotta curve it all up a little bit so it will all look smooth and great. And I feel like I did a good job. But I don't know why I've put this bridge this time. I just felt like doing it. I just felt like showing you, because we are not gonna connect to some pedestrian paths to it right now in the future episodes, but I just wanted to share with you that I'm really in love with it. Electricity is a thing now in our countryside, and we got some houses popping up already. The commercial area is already there, and it's complaining about the lack of workers, and they're gonna get some workers soon. Yeah, let's just take another look at our park, and then we'll put some more trees in this alley, and that is gonna be it for this episode 4. Remember, if you liked it, please leave a like or leave a comment. I always like to read in your comments, and hope you will get to some next episodes in the future. Until next time, stay tuned and goodbye.